Hello, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will learn about the further values from the RTVSYSVAL command. And in order to explain the same, I am taking this program in edit mode. So first of all, we are declaring three variables, which is QCENTURY, QCFGMSGQ, and QCHRID. Okay, and the type and length you can decide by referring the IBM official website for RTVSYSVAL command. There you will find all the details like what should be the type, what should be the length of the variable. Once the variable is declared, now we will use the command. So to use the command, you just simply need to write RTVSYSVAL, then press F4. Here you can pass the value, system value, so which you want to retrieve from the system, and in the second field you can pass the variable where you want to hold the value. Okay. Now to know more about the system value, you can press F1 here, and here once you press F1 you will be there on the help screen, and from there you will find all the values in related information. These are the value that we have already covered in a previous session, so I'm doing page down so that we can see today's topic, which is QCENTURY. Okay, so century means it will return the century value for the system date. Okay, the expected output is 0 and 1. 0 means indicate the year 19, 1 indicates the years 20. So this is how we will get to know about the century of the system date. Second value we are learning about is QCFGMSGQ, which means configuration message queue, used to specify the message queue receive communication messages. Okay, both an object name and library name can be specified. A change to the system value takes effect when a line controller or a device description that supports the message queue parameter is varied on. Okay, now third one is QCHRID, which means default graphic character set and code page used for displaying or printing the data. Changes made to the system value take effect for display file, display device descriptions, and printer file that are created, changed, or overridden after the change. So this is how we can utilize these three information from this sysval command. Okay, so once you got the information regarding the value, you can directly copy it from here and just go and paste in the sysval field, and below to that we can pass the variable name where we want to store the output. So I am passing it as QCENTURY, and then just simply hit enter. So once this line number 16 got executed, we will retrieve the value in QCENTURY. And second thing is on line number 18 we are fetching the QCFGMSGQ, and for line number 20 we are fetching the CHRID. Same process, you can just press F4 on RTVSYSVAL, then pass the value name and the variable name. Variable name you can keep anything. Just for the simplification, I pass the same name so that it will be easy for you to understand what value we are retrieving. Otherwise you can keep anything, but make sure that data type and length should be the same as mentioned in the official website of IBM. Now here on line number 24 you can see this that snd command we are using for printing the value, as these three variables are already in character type. So just simply write snd and then pass the variable. If it was in a decimal, then we need to convert it to character, but right now we are having all the variable as character, so we can directly pass it. Similarly, I am printing the QCFGMSGQ and CHRID. So now we are done with the logic. Now it's time to compile it and see the output. So compiled successfully. Now I'm calling this. So first value we are getting is 1, which is century, indicating that it indicates the years 20. Second thing is the QCFGMSGQ, and third is the CHRID. So if you are looking for these three information, then you can simply use the RTVSYSVAL command for retrieving the value. I hope it is clear to all of you, and that's all for this session. In the upcoming session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Sharmit.